Hey there, it's Brian Murphy again with A Action Realty Inspection Services. I wanted to bring you another inspection moment through the eyes of the inspector. Today I'm in Athens, Texas, and we're going to kind of show you a few things with this 1983 house that are pretty typical to find for 1983. Some of them not so typical to find, but definitely things that you would want your home inspector to bring to your attention. One of the things we wanted to talk about right here is we have missing kickout flashing right here in this location. If you see where the red laser is, and what's happening is water's running behind the wood because of the missing kickout flashing, and it's caused some wood rot there. And then what's going to also happen is water's going to run down the wall, the back side of this wood veneer here as well, and you can see directly below the missing kickout flashing there's some wood rot right here as well. And then just a little bit further over, what's kind of happening is the water's kind of, it's called capillary movement, moving down the back side of the wall. It's caused some water damage at another location as well. So I'm going to bring you a couple more things that, you know, not the typical home inspector would find for you. While on the roof at this particular inspection, you can see we have wood rot at and around the chimney cap. Not necessarily visible from the ground level. Also, you got wood rot around the base of it. I've already done a quick check in the attic area, and there's a bunch of wood sheathing damage in this area as well. This may or may not have been able to be seen from the ground level because of the extended roof line on the back side. You definitely couldn't see it from the front side. So it's really important to hire an inspector that walks the roof. This rusted cap is definitely something you would not be able to see from the ground level. Okay, this is the reason why it's important to hire an inspector that will actually go into the attic area. Even though there's not a platform or decking, if you noticed in here, there's no true walkway or platform or deck in this area, but it's important to hire an inspector that's willing to go ahead and step through on top of the ceiling joists and make their way through the attic. Anybody can go into the attic and stand on a platform right by the attic ladder and see 2 or 3 things. Like right here we have spliced wires of this bathroom exhaust fan, and the bathroom exhaust fan happens to be venting into the attic area, which is not something we allowed to do anymore. This vent pipe right here, it has a sag in it. You don't want to sag in your plumbing vent stacks, because what that'll do is create slow draining slow draining at the bathtubs, possibly the commode and sink area. Even in the attic area here, with what little platform we have, we can see over here at the vent that the gable vent is in poor condition. And so that can let birds in, rodents in, squirrels in, that type of stuff, which build nests in the attic area. Could be a potential fire hazard. So what I'm going to do is just take a short break real quick, and I'm going to walk over to an area you were not able to see from the attic access, and this is the reason why you should hire an inspector that walks the attic area. Now, if you remember, we were on the roof level a while ago, and we talked about the wood rot around the roof level chimney structure and then chimney chase, and the flashing details. We were recommending further evaluation. This is the reason why right here. This is wood rot, and what's happening is water is getting through the flashing details at the roof level chimney chase and making its way into the attic space, and there's some water stains on the ceiling. It's rotted out the roof deck. Now, this was not visible from the attic access over there. If you see the daylight coming through the truss assembly, that's the attic access. If you notice, there was no platform or walkway. So a lot of inspectors wouldn't have made that walk, so hire someone that will. So last but not least, with this particular property, I want to show you a couple of things with the fireplace. You know, we were in the attic earlier and we looked around the chimney chase and how water was getting in around the chimney chase, but if you look at the fireplace, it's real dirty. You can see where they've used it quite a bit. Back here in the back panel has a crack in it, so we'll recommend, you know, evaluation of the panel. And then you can see the amount of creosote that's in this chimney in the firebox, the upper part of the firebox. Creosote is flammable, so you definitely want to get the fireplace further evaluated and swept. So Brian Murphy with A Action Realty Inspection Services. If this video was helpful, please like and share it with others. And don't forget, we do home inspections.